I'm back at it again. On my Motorola phone. And I'm back to say, fuck you bitches. Shit. mm. Mm. My beauty is for me. So, I feel like I learned so much right now. Because I could look good every day. But then when I don't look good, or I don't have it in me to dress up, I would feel ashamed. I just refuse to take anybody's shame, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, alright, what are you gonna do? I don't look good. I didn't feel like dressing up today. Alright, I look a mess, so what? I look crazy, what now? Oh my god, she doesn't have the best camera. Oh my god. A guy embarrassed her. It's like, bro, I refuse to lay down and die. Who cares? You're not gonna be the first person who don't like me, who don't understand me, and you're definitely not gonna be the last. So I better start now. Let me stop eating. Wait, one more bite. I had made some mac and cheese for 2 days, hopefully, because my mom is pretending to be a good mom right now and cooking. It's like, bro, I don't know. Her food don't even sit right with me anymore. She's also using my little cousin, like basically buying my little cousin everything, paying for his school, paying for his stuff, driving him everywhere. He don't even know. That's not her for real. That is not her for real. Alright. If my little cousin picked my side right now, she would drop him like a fucking hairpin or something. That was actually the last bite. If you're wondering, the Jewish board is basically like a jail, but they can't call it a jail because there's kids there. And if you call it a jail, the kid is gonna think they're bad, basically. But they would never know that, nor do they care, really, because they're too busy trying to punish me for what they think. Al is too busy trying to punish me because he doesn't have a mom. So he will never understand my side of not necessarily liking your mom. And it's like, to be honest, I feel like my mom is one of the greatest pretenders. She's so good at it. She is so good at it. She is a great pretender. So, come to say you never grow out of the golden child role. I feel like if my sister had, I was the one that was lifting her up. I really liked my sister, and I really fucked with her. Never in a million years would I be thinking she would be in competition with me because of something a man we don't even know said. She thinks like a man. She thinks like a fucking man. Because she just thinks like a man, yo. Because it's like, that's what a man does. You don't stroke his ego. He feels insecure, and he really thinks it's you. Whole time you're an insecure man. You don't stroke his little ego enough. He just thinks, yeah, she's the problem. She embarrassed me. She ruined my reputation. He'll never be like, X, Y, and Z thing I did is what ruined my reputation. That's who my sister is. She'll never be like, wow. Like most women, like that fucking bitch Queen Sovereign. You can't do your makeup, and then you're gonna be like, you can't even do your fucking makeup, bitch, and you're gonna be like, feeling embarrassed for what? Because you think you're the first woman who's been ashamed and humiliated. I was in high school and I used to do my makeup and people used to make fun of me. I used to go to high school with wild makeup. I was in middle school and I had green hair. You think you're the first person that has been embarrassed? You think your dad's special? That you're the first person who's been poor or who hasn't had it easy? You think like I generally don't get it. You think you're the first person who's been compared? You think you're the first person who's been humiliated? Like I don't get it. And like you can't even go through a little bit of pain trying to come for a bitch like me. Get the fuck away from me. You're trying to tell me I'm somehow not enough when I'm more than you. It's like I also feel like people like that can never understand that it's their reaction that's embarrassing you. You could just not be embarrassed. So I'm not gonna fucking let nobody take away my peace. All right, steal my packages, stalk me every day. You're taking away your peace because and it's like you showed me exactly who you are. I bet if they knew I would still be standing, I understand that's how I make people feel because if they knew I would still be standing, they would have wore a stronger mask for me. But thank God they never think I'm anything. They always think I'm like 17 and they never think like thank God because it's like you really when you look young, guys, when you look young, people show you exactly who they are. They show you exactly who you are. So it's like I know the way I look is low-key kind of protecting me, really. Because had they thought I was something, they would have pretended harder for me. They would have pretended harder. They would have wore a stronger mask. So thank God. Yep, I don't feel like dressing up today, and because if I dress up every day, y'all just gonna expect me to dress up every day, and I'm not doing that. So Apple, you could fuck off. You could not let me use my phone. You can pay my family to poison me and harass me, but you could even set up a noise campaign. Who cares? You take away somebody's peace is how one day your peace will be taken away. Like I truly believe that. You try to kill somebody is how one day you're gonna fucking get killed. Alright? So be warned when you find the next random person to target and humiliate and kill because of what you think about them. And because of some videos you've been watching whole time. See, the whole fucking YouTube algorithm is the CIA, bitch. So be warned the next time. Alright? Because it's like I am embarrassed. I do want to dress up. I do want my packages, but that's because I'm a human being. Of course I have emotions. I'm not going to pretend for you that I'm perfect because I'm not perfect. Hello? And honestly, I'm just a Barbie doll. Like I like having this canvas so I can switch my contacts when I want. I could switch my hair when I want. I could change my color palette. You know, I'm like really skinny because I just feel like a little Barbie doll that I can just customize myself and my appearance all the time. So, yeah, I really wish my sister would have seen that I really liked her. But to be honest, I'm kind of glad she doesn't because she's just gonna keep trying to climb the ladder and be around people and be in competition with people with money and all of that stuff. Like normal people. That's normal people shit. She doesn't fucking want to be me, and thank God. Thank God. My mom put me through so much torture and pain and humiliation. And she wants me to hide, but I feel like quite the opposite. I feel like when you don't talk about it and you don't post it online and you don't complain, you get trapped in your head and you keep thinking like, did I deserve it or not? No, bitch, I'm posting you fucking everywhere. I'm posting your number. Or I'm posting your fucking boyfriend's number, your license plate. I'm complaining about that shit every chance I get. Every chance I get. So that's who I am, because it's like, you're not about to have me hiding in shame for something you did. That's not me. That is not me, bitch. So if you don't want me to post your fucking license plate, don't bother me. Alright. If you don't want me to write your license plate down, stop fucking stalking me. If you don't want me to post your number, stop fucking trying to kill me. Normal shit. But you would never know that because they're too busy trying to hide and be embarrassed and pretend. And it's like, you pretend for one person, then whoop, the next person is bigger. Then you have to pretend for that person, and then whoop, the next person is bigger. And you just have to keep pretending and keep pretending. There's gonna always be somebody better and bigger. Even your boss has a boss, and that boss has another boss. So you get one chain of command from somebody high status, which is just fake bullshit. You get somebody an order, and then the lower men just whoop whoop, let me kill this person for somebody because somebody of high status said it, and they can't even fucking think for themselves. They cannot think for themselves. I see that now. All right, because it's like somebody high enough tells you something, they'll jump. All right, then they'll be like, well, the president said, bitch, the president couldn't even fucking pay me to work if he wanted to. Even if he did, I would be like, feel me? It's like the CIA could not even pay me to be part of their organization. All right, they could not even pay me, because look what the CIA do. They're literally stalking me, harassing me, manipulating my family, trying to get me to not use my phone and not post. Like, you think I even want to be associated with that? Are you crazy? Like, I let somebody else who knows social people or social interaction, I let them deal with it, because I just don't. I hate being manipulated, and I hate somebody like Mel who does not understand that him being angry all the time, him being a weird ass angry man, an angry, violent creep of a man, is just gonna get him manipulated, because not every time somebody has a problem, guess who they're gonna look? Who they're gonna look for him? They're gonna be like, listen, man, this girl, blah 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 blah. Go fight my battles for me. And guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna run up in there, be top man, and fight the battle for him. So yeah, I just feel like a man like that is too easily controlled, because you could tell him like, hey, this girl, this and that, and guess what? He'll fight the battle for you. So it's the exact same shit my mom does, where you don't even need to touch the person. Like, some people know that. Some of the evil people are surrounded by friends, so they can hide in their shadow, because they'll just use your good stuff against you. They'll be like, okay, this man always gets angry easily. He fights a lot. Let me recruit him to fight my battles for me, because he's my friend now. So every person I don't like, I'm just gonna gossip about them to him, and then he's not gonna like the person, and he's gonna hunt and stalk and harass the person for me, and I wouldn't even have to lay a hand or anything. I wouldn't even she wouldn't even know it's me. So some people have it all figured out. They just recruit their friends to harass, stalk, and kill for them, which is honestly very smart. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty smart, because it's like, would his brother tell me, hey, I know I try to touch you, blah 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 blah? No, he'll just go gossip with the people, with the friends, and they'll hate me, and he wouldn't even have to. That's what I realize about people now. Because I'm like, oh, I fell for what his brother did. He intentionally triggered me. And when I freaked out, he showed everybody the evidence of me lying. And they all fought the battle for him. He didn't even have to do anything. He only had to talk to me one time. He only had to talk to me one time, go gossip to his friends about me and lie. So he didn't have to take any accountability. And then all his friends did the work for him. Ain't that crazy? No questions asked. No questions asked, because who cares? They don't know me. They do not know me. So of course they did it, because that's their friend. So I really see how social people work, because it's like you talk to the wrong man and then he'll just have his friends do it for him. And although it seems all nice and shit, I'd rather not be part of the group. You know why I don't want to be part of the group? Because of shit like this. Because you get one person who does somebody wrong and don't want to fight his fucking battles. Now here you are fighting somebody's battles for them. And then when shit goes down, you're gonna realize, like, damn, that wasn't even my place. That wasn't even my battle to fight. But you did it though. I do not like no following bitch, bro. That's my biggest pet peeve. Don't come here and be a follower around me, bro. Please. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. So yeah, my family still want me to feel low. They want me to feel like I don't have a job. Blah blah blah. Whole time you're a fucking coon. You need to stop working and stop doing what the government tells you, bro. Because you don't see what they're doing to the people. So here they're still trying to intimidate me and stalk me, and they all have their blue cars because their ego is so fragile. They cannot realize that they got the wrong order, and that the people on top could tell you to hunt anybody, and here you are, you'll be like, how high should I jump, sir? Do you need me to do anything else? Like, and then they'll lie to themselves and be like, it's for money, and it's not. Because after my neighbors harassed me, stalked me, and bullied me for a year, and they didn't win, guess what? Now they're all back to being neighborly. Now they're all back to pretending to be like that. There's like an old man and an old woman. Now they're back to being little elderly. It's crazy. It's actually crazy because now they're all back to being little elderly, neighborly people. Whole time you would never know that these are the same people that's been harassing me, stalking me, stealing from me, talking about me every day. You would never know. Be warned. And now it's like, you know what? I used to fall for the I'm old, but now it's like, get the fuck away from me. Who knows how many people you've hurt in your lifetime? Shit. It's like for men too. I think that's the mistake girls keep making. It's like, he loves me. Whole time he's hurt every woman who's come across his path. He's like, damn, here's another dummy bitch I could act for a few years and trap. And then after she finally decides to choose herself, guess what? There's gonna be another girl here waiting for me to trick, harass, and then trap too. So, but at the end of the day, I don't actually feel bad for them no more, because you know why I don't feel bad for them? Because it's like my weird ass, the neighbor literally across from me, bro, and her weird ass husband, and she has like 3 kids, all teenagers. She would never know that her husband came to me and told me a bunch of shit about her, hoping I would be the type of woman to triangulate myself in that stupid ass relationship, and I didn't. And I was like, all right, this man is weird. And I left, and I wasn't attracted to her. So I was like, you know, I'm not about to fucking be in no dynamic I don't want to be in. Now she fucking hates me and she's trying to hunt me down and blah, 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 blah. But she would never know that I know mad information that I got from her husband that I shouldn't even have known. She would never know. She's so busy trying to destroy me. She don't even know that her husband is talking about her every day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just making me really sad, because I'm like, ew, this is who women are. No wonder y'all be getting cheated on every day. Because it's like, And I feel like men have already figured this out. Hold up, I have to get a cup. Yeah, this is something I've yet to figure it out. That people have already figured out. That men have already figured out. They figured out that women hate each other. Women hate each other. All right, and they're in stark competition with each other. I'm not saying men are not in competition with each other, but they definitely are in competition with each other. But that's something I've already figured out. Ooh, that women are in deep competition with each other. That's why I can't even hold down a job even if I wanted to. Because guess what? Every job I had, the woman hates me. I can't even dress up. I can't look good. I can't do anything I want to do. My manager is micromanaging me. If I get attention from customers, they are ready to attack me and bring me down because they cannot handle the fact that I'm actually liked. All of these people saying all of this nonsense about me, they're just mad that people actually like me. Because boy, will they work day in and day out to humble me and ruin my reputation. And I bet my sister is waiting here like, oh my God, she's finally humbled. Because one man didn't like her. And I gotta be mindful. Whole time they're all being programmed by the media because now you could say they're gonna keep the patriarchy going. They wanna all of the women who actually have been sexually abused, now they're hoodas and they're already giving you your role. You couldn't even fucking think for yourself. That's what happened when Love Island came out. All of the clingy women who cry and have gone through a lot and who are a little bit attention seeking, they got shamed. And guess what? Alendria, who's stoic and cool, is now the one on top. And it's like, bro, I'm not fucking trying to do that shit. I'd rather be crazy. I'd rather be crazy because I'm not about to be stoic when I know what the fuck you doing, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna pretend like it's not happening while you shame me, humiliate me, and use me. I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm cool and better than you so you could be a victim and be like, oh my God, this bitch, she's so stuck up. So you never have to do the work. Bitch, go exercise. Go exercise. Go on a diet. Stop cooking and cleaning and learn about yourself. I'm really sorry to say because you're not about to be a victim of me. Because it's like, they're all waiting here like, oh my God, she's finally angry. She's finally angry. Whole time it's been a year and a half since they're all been literally abusing me, trying to sell me into sex trafficking, tried to make my life lonelier, banning me from the dating apps because a couple of guys were mad that I did not want to fucking sleep with them, which I never will. If I didn't do it the first time, you ain't ever gonna fucking get no cootie cat out of me, bitch. Alright? And instead of standing by my side, my family literally tried to sell me into sex trafficking. Who know how long they've been doing that? Cause now my mom, it's like my mom and my weird golden child cousin. Cause he needs to feel better than somebody. You know what I mean? So it's like all of the scapegoats in my family have another thing for coming from them. Like Kayla, she don't even know that her fucking sister Kiara about to betray her. I feel like Jerry already knows, but he's gone. But he's gonna have to come back because I feel like eventually all of the black sheeps and the scapegoats come back. They come back. like I did, bitch. I came back and my family is trying to kill me and ruin my life. Don't do it. Don't do it. If I manage to get out of here, they'll never see my ass ever again. Bitch. They will never even hear from me. They're gonna have to just do what they're gonna do now, pretending and stalking me on social media, so my sister could feel like she is better than me. So at the end of the day, I have something they don't have. People like me even when I'm providing no value to them because I'm real. I'm telling you how it is. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what? You're gonna reach the top and you're gonna find the people at the top have their own problems too. The people at the top have been used. The people in the top have anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, life is not without suffering. You're gonna finish after trying to beat me and defeat me to finish college. You're gonna finish college and you're not gonna be hired, or the job is gonna suddenly evaporate. And they don't get that. They don't get that life is a game. They have no empathy for other people, and they're so busy trying to compete with me. It's like, ugh. Anyways, you think you're the first woman who's been shamed and bullied and harassed and humiliated? You're not. And I'm not. This is the same story everybody has gone through for generations. They bully and pick on the prettier woman, and then they gaslight themselves into being like, well, I have money, and they don't understand that not every woman wants that. You know, I'm the type of woman who likes art. I like spending time with people. Like, I like, if I have a boyfriend, I'd much rather go on a date with him than get an expensive jewelry. I love getting that attention. I love getting to know somebody. That's the type of person I am. But some people, like my sister, she withholds attention. She doesn't need that much attention. She would rather you buy her the jewelry. All right. But the problem is these women who are working and getting cheated on every day. They don't understand that they're not better than the next woman. And they'll never will. It'll take them being broke as a joke and being the exact same woman me they're trying to run away from to realize that all men are the same. The men on top are just as weird and on their own journey and hateful as the men on the bottom, bitch. They all use the same tactics. They will withhold attention and humiliate you and gossip about you. Yep, I'm not the first woman and I won't be the last. And I won't be the last. So, all of these women who think that, oh my God, he loves me, I'm having a baby. You know how long a baby is? You know how long a baby lasts? Almost 20 years. You cannot kick them out at 18, bro. I'm telling you. Your child gonna fucking hate you. Because it's the same shit that my mom is going through. You had a baby for love, and now you realize that the baby is their own person with their own struggle, and now you hate the child. I cannot stand a golden child because I'm telling you, bro, if you're the scapegoat or the black sheep, stay away from the golden children. I know they cannot help being golden children, but they never grow out of the role. They'll just go to the next two house and the next house and do the same shit that they've been doing to their siblings to you. Stay away from them. Okay? Because if they don't have no sympathy for their siblings, they ain't gonna have no sympathy for you. And not, it takes I don't know, I don't really think you could break out of the golden child role. Because it's like, are you gonna ever notice that not all positive attention is matter of fact positive? No. I'd rather be crazy. Because it's like, My mom is still trying to fucking break me and still trying to act like she's a good mom by cooking. I ain't eating that shit. Girl, I ain't eating that shit only when I necessarily have to. Because I cannot stand that shit. Because it's like, how the fuck are you gonna talk about somebody every day, gossip about them every day, spread a bunch of rumors about them, literally trying to kill them, and now you wanna cry boo hoo and cook all day, like you weren't talking about it. Because the only way people like that strive is if you don't talk about what they did and they could hide. You can fucking hide from me, so they'll always hate me. They'll always hate me. They will always hate me. They're all trying to corner me. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to hide from, but they're trying to corner me so I don't feel validated. And they're trying to corner me whole time. I've already been through it. You might call it, you might think, oh my gosh, it was just a foster care and blah, blah, blah. It's basically a jail for a child because they want to punish you for not liking your weird ass mom. And for making mistakes. If I had told my mom would have done the exact same shit she did now. So at the end of the day, I'm glad I was taken away. I'm glad I did not have to get raised with my crazy ass family. And I cannot wait to leave. Because they ain't never going to see me ever again. You're going to have to find another scapegoat. Because the problem is not me. As soon as I leave this neighborhood, they're going to have the same problem. My next door neighbor, her husband is going to find a young woman to triangulate with her with. Man is gonna find another girl to try to for him and his girlfriend to beat on because he's a fucking misogynist weirdo. Alright? It's never ever gonna end until they face themselves, and they never will. Cause what now? What now after you've nothing ain't gonna happen to me. I'll try to live for as long as I want. But even if I was gone, what now? You're gonna find the next fucking weirdo to feel better than. That's all it is. And until one day you're gonna find somebody you can't feel better than. So thank you so much to Richard for leaving my weird ass sister. Because had I known it was my family doing this, I would have never been validating my sister. I thought she was so cool. I would tell her she was so cool every day. Had I known she wanted to feel better than me, I would have never ever talked to her. And I don't give a fuck if my fucking cousin Christopher is going to high school, college with my mom's money, because everything my mom does is a way to try to humble me and defeat me. She will never help somebody out of the kindness of her heart. She did the same thing with Kayla. You know, Kayla has been through a lot. The only time they ever gave her validation is when she was fighting me. The only time they give her moral support is when she was against me. So you would think these people would choose themselves and stop being manipulated? No. Because they don't fucking like me either. And that's exactly why I'm gonna win. And that's exactly why I'm gonna win, and I'm never gonna fuck with them ever again. Because my family ain't shit. Anyways, I have something they don't have. People like me for me. Alright? Nobody wants me to win because they already know that I'm better than them. Alright? That's why every job I've had, they push me out of the job because they cannot stand me being pretty and having money too and being liked. And that's exactly why I need to have my own money. Because I don't feel like working. If I'm being literally intimidated by people, and Apple won't even let me use my phone, so I don't have a job so I could forgive my mom. Whole time she's a fucking loser who needs to have her own life. Alright, stop fucking cooking and cleaning and give me some money so I could leave and get on the bus. But she'll never do that because I am begging her for her approval, and I'm not fucking sucking her dick every day, and I don't want to talk to her because if you was gonna help, you was gonna help anyways. If my sister was a good person, she would have never done that. So thank you so much, Richard, for leaving that bitch. Alright, she's a fucking weirdo, and you were right. Yep.